Hey guys, how you doing? We are TrendescenT. We're here at Replay Guitar Exchange. Came out here today to do some promotion for our new debut single that just dropped yesterday, called Better. We established ourselves as a group about 2 years ago, playing covers, doing tribute stuff. We really Ben and I are always writing music. We come more from a background of original music and original bands. It really started to get serious when he actually sent over a track that you might be familiar with. If you haven't become familiar with it yet, you should. Joe joined in July of 2021. Joe came in and he had the same goal, same vision as us, and the writing just became more dominant in our time and our space.
Yeah, so first I'll start by saying when you listen to the track, you're going to hear probably 90% of my influences. I'm a huge Alice in Chains fan, a huge Metallica fan, but I also go back to bands like Skid Row, love Skid Row, Lynch Mob. George Lynch is one of my heroes, and Soundgarden. So it was like all these bands came out of me, like they had, like all they got together and they had a baby, and boom, this is what happened with Better. Lyrically, I try to talk about relevant things that are going on. I don't want to just talk about parties and boats and hoes and 24s, you know what I mean? I wanted to make sure that I was addressing things that are really going on in society. And the song is about killing the narrative. Right now, there's so much nonsense out there that's being spread by mainstream media, and people go back and forth, and there's so much division. And I was like, you know what? I just want a down-the-middle approach. I want to give people my idea, my thoughts on things. And the big thing was saying, hey, put down the phone, turn off the TV, get away from all that nonsense, get back to reality, get back to your friends, reconnect. That's what it's about.
Here's one thing you gotta understand about drummers. Drummers usually get 8 hours in the studio to come up with the most amazing thing you've ever heard. But if you ever listen to great drummers like Mike Mangini, who's my hero, Todd Schumerman, who's one of my heroes, all the greats, Neil Peart, and all these people, they didn't just get 8 hours in the studio. So if I wanted to rise up to that level, I realized I have to build myself a studio. And so when I joined the band, I had this studio, and I said, hey, let's pre-produce these songs. Let's just not just go into the studio. Let's actually pre-produce it, listen back to it, and I'll write the whole song, and I'll change maybe just a kick. When we have that opportunity to record, listen back, iterate, get it perfect, then finally go into the studio, that's how when you listen to the song Better, you'll hear that the drums the song is simple. It's not supposed to be a complicated song, and when you listen to the song, you'll hear many nuances. And as a drummer, this song, I said, okay, I need to play to the song, but I also need to represent myself as a drummer. So it made me focus on the nuances. So I encourage everyone, if you think that drum beat's simple, listen closer.
Well, we got a lot of big things happening. We're, just had our first release, and there's going to be some more following it. We're going to have a whole album coming out before the end of the year. Just the train is rolling.
We have a release strategy to where we're going to try to put out at least one song, not necessarily even a single, not even necessarily having a music video behind every single one of them, but a different song every 2 months that's going to lead into a compact album by hopefully the end of the year.
So this is actually This is Replay Exchange alumni right here, man.
Does it have a name? Did you name it?
I have not named this thing. Maybe I should. Yeah, I picked this up here, what, maybe a year ago?
Yeah, about a year ago.
Yeah, about a year ago. First and foremost, it's 76 reissued, I believe is what it is. This is a 2011 Explorer. So when I got it, it had all the original, it was original everything. I believe that we have Gibson burst buckers in it. It had chrome hardware. So we have hip shot bridge, hip shot saddles, hip shot tuners, you know, replaced the knobs and went gold with it because, you know, white and gold, man. I just don't feel white and chrome, you know. And I would say that this is probably my go-to.
Yeah, you can use it anytime you want.
Yeah,
Video dropped on YouTube yesterday on our channel, with it being our first release. We don't have an official artist channel yet, but we do have the official TrendescenT channel. You can find it there. We're going to be putting out some other content along the way. We have some behind the scenes footage that we're working on putting together that we're going to share probably in a couple of months.
I know you're weak. Your words impressive you, my young trendsetter. Will not know better.
Replay Guitar Exchange!